Hello, welcome. Thank you all so much for joining me here. My name is Charity, and this message is for Taurus. So, in this reading, we're going to be looking at the energies of how the person who is on your mind is feeling about you right now, what they're thinking about you, what they like best about you in this connection, what they don't like as much, their hopes, fears, what's likely to happen, what they're likely to do next, and any advice Spirit has for you. For the main cards of the reading, I'll be using the Mystical Manga Tarot by Rand and Barbara Moore, and if clarifiers are needed, the Fortune Telling Tarot deck by Yoshitaka Amano. So let's get started. Spirit, what is the heart of the matter? What is the person on Taurus's mind connected to or coming towards Taurus thinking about them right now? What are they feeling? What are they feeling in their heart space? What do they like best? What do they like best about Taurus and this connection with them? And what don't they like as much? What are their highest hopes when it comes to this connection? And what are their deepest fears? What are their deepest fears? Now we're going to get 3 cards for what's likely to happen, what they're likely to do next, and any advice Spirit has for you. I'll lay these cards face down over here, and we will look at them together at the end. One more. Okay. We do have the World card on the bottom of the deck. Taurus energy, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Leo as well, all the fixed energies. I love this World card for those of you that watch my readings. And I just went to point at this ribbon and I tilted a little bit and I just saw the Two of Cups. I feel like every single card that reveals itself, for whatever reason in a reading, there is something to it. And there is a reason I was meant to see that. But this beautiful red ribbon, and I say it a lot, for me is that red thread of fate, destiny that connects those that are meant to meet. No matter where you're at in the world, your age difference, cultural differences, all of that, location, views, there is a part of you that is just instinctively drawn to that person that you're meant to come together with. I believe that. I'm a romantic. That's why I do love readings. And I feel like this Two of Cups is definitely confirming that energy. Somebody is feeling this connection, Cancer energy here with the Two of Cups, thinking about you, hoping you feel for them what they feel for you, wanting to see you, be around you, take a step, make an offer with the Two of Cups. It's interesting though, with it being kind of here on the bottom of the deck and hiding behind the World card a little bit, somebody could be wanting to overcome something, have some sort of success or achievement because this is all about wrapping up cycles, but a positive end of cycles. It's like a win, but somebody could be wanting to impress you, could be wanting to be, successful or wrap up something before, really letting you know exactly how deep these feelings run or what's going on. Now, for me, the bottom of the deck energies are the underlying energies, what this person is very much aware of, but maybe they haven't acted on yet. And I feel like it is somebody who's wanting this to come together, to work out, to be very successful. There's some definite feelings here with this Two of Cups, but I don't know that they've fully explored it. Honestly, we had something similar with the Aries reading with what was on the bottom of the deck. So if you have strong Aries in your chart or connected, you might want to look at that. Heart of the matter, we have the Ace of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, but this is interest, attraction, wanting to start something or take something next level, make something happen, take some sort of action, and initiate something, show somebody how you feel. With this being in their mind, I think this person is extremely attracted to you, very much drawn to you. I have to say, it's sitting here next to the Lovers. So there is something here. It is, the Lovers is showing up in a challenge, which we'll look at that. But I feel like, maybe there's just immediate chemistry, immediate connection. It's possible this person wasn't expecting or maybe even planning to feel as deeply as they do, the way, because I'm looking at all the cards, the way this is showing up, but it almost feels like they can't help what they feel for you. They're drawn to you. I think they find you, interesting and irresistible, and they just want to talk. I just heard I could talk to you for hours. I feel like this is somebody who wants to talk to you. And I do feel like they want to initiate, something more, especially with those cards on the bottom of the deck. Spirit, why do we have the Ace of Wands, and what is on this person's mind? Okay, we've got the Seven of Swords, which is a little bit secretive here, Aquarius energy. And look what's on the bottom of the deck. Queen of Pentacles, strong Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo here. But I feel like this is your energy. It's very clear somebody's thinking about you. You are absolutely on their mind. I think this is somebody who might want to get serious with the Queen of Pentacles, but my goodness, I don't think they've let you know exactly how interested and attracted they are to you, at least not yet with the Seven of Swords. This is somebody who could be keeping some things to themselves. Now, the traditional Seven of Swords, the person is literally carrying the swords by the blades. And for me, it always feels like, you know what? I'm keeping a secret. I'm keeping something to myself, but it's not easy. It's hurt. It's painful. When you carry swords by the blades, it's going to be painful. Like the secret is like eating away at me. I have to do something. I have to say something. Like that is the way all of these cards are coming together, especially with it sitting here by the Lover's energy. This person is incredibly interested in you. They're keeping it possibly to themselves, but I feel like the attraction is undeniable. Like something has to be done. In their heart space, they've got the Eight of Pentacles, Virgo energy here. But this is somebody who definitely feels like they have a little bit of work to do, you know, on themselves, on the connection. They want to see what can happen. They want to see where it can go. This is somebody who wants to put in the energy. They do feel like what they've seen between the two of you so far is significant. They want to explore a little more. They want to take some more steps. But I almost feel like with this being such an independent energy, it's almost like somebody feels like they have a little more work to do on themselves before they're fully ready to take the step. And yet they can't deny the attraction, the interest. And I'm testing out a new microphone that hooks up to my phone because a lot of people have been mentioning the sound. I hope, I'm going to move it real quick. Okay, I keep bumping it with my arm. I hope it's all right. I've never used a microphone. Let me know, but I usually just record on my phone, and a lot of times people say it's quiet. So, okay. Wow. And I was just about to say, what is this person feeling in their heart space connected to this Eight of Pentacles? And the Devil energy just jumped out. Like it just jumped out. I feel like Capricorn, of course, could be significant here. When this particular devil energy comes up with this, you know, with these cards, obviously, devil has so many different meanings in so many different ways, you know. It always feels like somebody's just thinking too hard. Like they could be a little obsessed, a little fixated, hyper fixated, you know, can't stop thinking about you and stare at you if they thought you weren't looking, like that kind of energy. They're like, once again, they're very drawn to you. They're very attracted to you. There's a lot of chemistry here. And yet there's something, I have to say, with the Seven of Swords and the devil, I don't know if this person is telling you everything. Sometimes the devil energy can be like somebody's fears and doubts getting the best of them, worrying, you know, can be vices, things like that. Obviously, if you're ever dealing with anything toxic, you guys are smart, you know, you just walk away. Obviously, you guys know that. That goes without saying. But this is connected to an Eight of Pentacles, which is a work energy, you know, a focus, a dedicated energy, and could even be dealing with a workaholic in some cases. And I almost feel like the way this person is kind of like at their desk, you know, working on things, thinking about things, and back here, this like devil energy is kind of peeking out. It's like they could be obsessing over you literally while they're at work. I know that's very literal, but that could be what is going on. With this being heart space energy, it can be like somebody just can't believe how much you are on their mind. And once again, I don't think this person was fully prepared for this, but I just don't think they can help it. I don't think they can help the attraction. I'm going to go ahead and get a clarifier for this Eight of Pentacles and devil energy to see if we can get, because I mean, it's showing up in their heart space. This could even be somebody who's prioritizing like work and things like that and security over their real happiness. And they're trying not to think about their feelings and just throwing themselves into like work or something like that. Because this is heart space energy. Spirit, why do we have the devil and the Eight of Pentacles? Justice energy. Wow, Libra could be significant here, but this is somebody who does want to do things right in a fair and balanced way. Now, if somebody is literally like, you know, going through a divorce or something like that with a very literal sense of the Justice card, obviously that's not what it's really about, but it can be. they can be just like working really hard because they just want to finalize and wrap up and put things in the past. Some people could even be working on a big project, or, could just be too focused on all the things that they're doing, and could be wanting to find some balance in their life with the Justice card. Find a little balance in their life so that they have more room. I also feel like, Justice energy is, what we put out comes back to us. And so you have to pay attention to your own energy, how you're feeling in your heart space. If you've been, letting your fears and doubts get the best of you a little bit, that could be reflecting in the way that this person is showing up as well. Not that the way anybody acts is ever our fault, but the world outside, the people, the connections, everything we experience is often a reflection of something going on inside of us. And though we can't necessarily change the way other people are, we can change what's happening in us, and watch the things around you just shift. Like, it's amazing. When I first started to learn about that, it just blew my mind that I could have a really difficult relationship and be like, you know what? This isn't my vibration. This isn't my frequency. I can't deal with this. I'm going to raise my frequency, and either this person is going to come towards me in a kinder, better, high vibration way, or they're just going to kind of disappear out of my life. Now, obviously, I wasn't talking about relationships and things like that, just challenging people at work, things like that. But I would practice raising my frequency. And it's like that person would come to work and then not even like see me, and I wouldn't see them. And then be the end of the day and it'd be like, oh, I didn't even see you, and it's like, because everything is, it is a reflection of the vibration we hold. And I won't go into that too much because these are just general love readings, but I feel like there's something going on, and you could be even mirroring each other a little bit. What they like best about you is the Six of Swords and the Seven of Swords in reverse, which is interesting because this is making some peace, moving beyond drama, stress, all of that. And the Seven of Swords in reverse for me is like things, secrets being revealed, something coming out in the open, speaking up. And it could be that you have told or stated the truth about something, or they feel like you're somebody that they can talk to, when usually they're used to holding things in, with the Seven of Swords in reverse being what they like best about you. In fact, it's quite possible you bring a lot of peace into their life because they do feel like they can open up around you. And it feels like there's definitely some complicated energy going on with this person, but it seems like when they're around you, when they think about you, even regardless of whatever challenge there might be, it's like it brings some sort of peace. They could even see you as somebody who like rises above the drama and all the pettiness and things like that. And they could see you as somebody who's very honest. With the Seven of Swords in reverse is what they like best about you. Somebody who like tells it like it is. And I think honestly for this person, it could be a relief if they're used to people, holding things in and things like that. The fact that you just are what you are, I think could bring them a lot of peace. And once again, I think all of this is maybe a little surprising to this person, at least in the connection that I'm picking up on. Spirit, why do we have this? Yeah. Okay. Seven of Swords and Six of Swords as what they like best. It's clarified by the Eight of Wands. Sagittarius energy. Oh, and Aquarius here for these if I didn't mention it. This is somebody who wants to move forward with you because honestly, I feel like you bring some sort of peace where this person, it seems like there's a lot of like, I don't know, it could just be a lot of drama and craziness around them, or they could just be an overthinking or something like that. But there's something about you, just your genuine forthrightness, your honesty, that just calms things. It just makes things, smoother. I don't think I've ever had anything come up like that in this placement. But because of that, they do. They do want to move forward. The Eight of Wands is communication, forward movement, taking things to the next level. And sometimes for me, it's like that energy of just feeling like you could talk. And I feel like we had that with the Ace of Wands. Like I could just talk to you. And the more they're around you, the more they just want this to happen. There's a part of them that just wants to go for it, not worry about finalizing or taking care of things, and just wants to go and make it happen. But what they don't like as much is the Lover's energy. And that is a little confusing to show up in the challenge placement because it is such a beautiful, positive energy when it comes to a love reading. Gemini energy could be significant, but maybe they just didn't expect to fall this hard order to even meet somebody that they would so much like want to be with. And I think this person is like wanting to make some changes, turn some things around, sort some things out so that they can just face this and make it happen. But let's go ahead and see. Why do we have the Lovers is the challenge here? Why do we have the Lovers? The Knight of Wands. Oh my goodness, Leo energy. But look at this. With the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Eight of Wands, it could be that in some cases this started with just a mutual attraction, um, a lot of heat. It could have even been like a plan to, keep things light, take it slow, keep it easy, just have some fun kind of energy. And now it's like it is turning into something deeper, something more intense. I feel like this person can't get you off of their mind. And maybe, neither of you really expected this to happen, but it's like now that it's happening with the Knight of Wands, this person does want to take some steps. They do want to take some initiative, but I feel like, this might be somebody who isn't necessarily accustomed to maybe having really deep conversations and things like that about their feelings with this showing up in the challenge, or just coming right out and expressing what is going on. And yet, these cards, no matter where they show up, it is something this person is thinking about and needs to face, like that side of themselves. Maybe they had intended, just to keep things light and easy, and now their heart is just in. Their highest hopes are the Page of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I feel like the Page of Swords was also peeking out in the Aries reading. Doesn't necessarily have to mean anything. I'm just kind of drawn to that. Like, you guys could be like thinking about each other and not even realizing it, checking each other's social media and things like that, and not even knowing how interested the other person is. I'm just kind of drawn to that energy seeing this here. Did I mention all the air signs? Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. There is somebody who is thinking about you. They definitely want, some sort of communication. They want some sort of clarity, but I feel like they're also doing their homework a little bit. It's like they want to know a little more. They want a little more information. Their fears are Five of Swords, which is drama and stress, which is exactly what they feel like they don't, have with you. Like you're somebody that brings some peace, but it could be that they're nervous that if they take things to the next level or move further, it could bring out some drama, some stress. And we have the Page of Swords clarified by the Eight of Swords. But the World card here on the bottom of the deck, which we saw at the beginning, I feel like this is somebody who does want this to come together. They do want this to be successful. I feel like they want to impress you. They do want to, have what it takes, be around you. With the World and the Page of Swords and the Eight of Swords, though, they definitely could be looking at your pictures, or the two of you could just be long distance. There could literally be like a physical world between you. And that is why they're feeling stuck, because we've got the Eight of Swords, Gemini energy, somebody going around in circles in their mind, but feeling for whatever reason that they can't take a step or make a move. Once again, if this somebody who's finalizing with the Justice card here, something from the past, or wrapping something up, wanting things to be fair and right and balanced, and they're not in a place where they feel like they could make a move just yet, they could be feeling guilty about the feelings that they're having, because sometimes the Devil energy can be somebody feeling guilty or frustrated. Obviously, once again, a very specific thing, not necessarily the case with many of you, but their deepest fears are the Five of Swords. I feel like it's like they've been through their share of overthinking, little battles, fight, frustration, and they don't want to stir up problems. They don't want to stir up drama. They want to do things right. But honestly, when you fall for somebody, love can be very dramatic. I mean, it just is what it is. Intense, head over heels, meeting somebody that you just can't imagine yourself without. Yeah, it's dramatic. That's why they make, amazing movies and write books about it. It's a lot, but it's worth it when what you feel for somebody is different than, anything you've ever felt for anyone else. And it's worth overcoming the challenges and the difficulties, or facing any kind of difficult circumstance or conversation just to come together. Well, let's go ahead and see. Why do we have the Five of Swords? It's like they don't want to fight with you. They don't want to have any stress, overthinking. Three of Swords. They don't want any heartbreak. My heartbreak. Interesting. I said heartbreak. I don't. I don't even know what that is. Okay, they don't want to be hurt and they don't want, any heartbreak. But clearly, this is somebody that's got some old pain, Libra energy here, Aquarius with the Five of Swords, that they have been through, carrying it still a little too close to their heart. Could even be the things that they're trying to release and leave in the background. Maybe that's why they are feeling a little stuck, and kind of looking from the outside in, trying to decide the next step or the next move. And if somebody has fallen for you and can't stop thinking about you, they definitely are a little nervous. If they say something and you aren't interested, they could end up, feeling hurt. So what are they likely to do? There's that justice energy again. My goodness. Well, they want to handle this well. They want it to be fair. They want it to be right. And this is somebody, who definitely is interested in knowing if you feel for them what they feel for you. I feel like with this Page of Swords and it's sitting in between the justice on both sides, some cases somebody could be waiting for you to finalize and wrap something up too. And like the moment you do, like they're ready, but it's like here they are curious, like, is this balanced? Are you interested? Do we feel that, do we feel the same? Can this come together? Justice is things working out for, the higher good, the way that they're meant to come, the way that they're meant to truly come together. And it means that, what you put out comes back to you. And when you have put out good things must come back. Spirit, why do we have the justice energy and what is likely to happen? Knight of Cups. My goodness. Queen of Pentacles back on the bottom of the deck. Definitely your energy. Honestly, somebody really could just be trying to wrap up or finish up something, like I said, some sort of work or release something from the past so that they feel completely free to come towards you, because it's clarified by the Knight of Cups. From the heart, to really take a step, to really make a move. Justice card clarified by the Knight of Cups, Scorpio energy. Cancer and Pisces can be significant as well. This is somebody coming forward, but they're coming forward right. When this is connected to the Justice card, this is somebody coming forward who is free, who is ready, who can show up for them the way that, for you, the way you show up for them. This is somebody genuinely opening up their heart, like no more holding back, no more fighting, the intensity of what this means, to both of you, but just going all in, expressing what you're feeling, taking, asking you to go out or to, maybe talk about things or see what can happen or see where it can go. But with the Knight of Cups, I feel like there can be some real like falling for each other, falling deeper in love, or somebody expressing what that has been building up for quite some time. So what are they likely to do? 10 of Cups. Okay, so this really brings what I feel like has been a little bit of some all over the place energies together in a really positive way. This person sees you as their 10 of Cups person, Pisces energy here. They see you as the person that they could be happy with. Of course, they want everything taken care of and finalized and settled and, make peace with whatever needs to be made peace with, do things right, because this is somebody that when they come in and make an offer, they want to take this all the way. I mean, that's a beautiful energy. For those of you that don't have anybody specifically on your mind, with the Ace of Wands, Knight of Cups, and 10 of Cups, somebody could be leaving some things in the past with all these other energies so that they're free, and you could be meeting that person like in the very near future here. Obviously, many of you do have somebody very specific on your mind. You got to trust that. But this is somebody who clearly wants to do this right. They want to move forward in a way that is right, that is balanced, because this is somebody who I feel like, with the challenge being, the Knight of Wands a little bit connected to these deep feelings of the lovers, with the way they feel about you, they don't want to be in and then out just as quick, like the Knight of Wands sometimes can be. They don't want to do anything too impulsively, because clearly they want to do this right, so that the two of you could really have a future together with the 10 of Cups. This is somebody I think that could ask you to take things to the next level. I think what they have been holding back clearly is how deep this, has gotten for them, and the fact that you're the person they see in their future, and they're ready to leave whatever, whatever stood between the two of you, I think, in the past, so that they can have the happiness with you that both of you desire and deserve. So what is your advice? King of Coins. Oh, I love that. Virgo energy here can be significant. Capricorn and Taurus as well with our Earth, but we've got the Queen of Coins on the bottom of the deck, the King of Coins here as your advice. And there's definitely this energy of knowing beyond a shadow of a doubt, what it is that you desire, how truly valuable and precious that you are, to recognize your value, to recognize how much you have to offer, will help you realize how much you truly deserve. Getting in that space with the King of Pentacles of being kind and generous and there for yourself and for those you love gets you on that vibration of attracting somebody who comes towards you in that energy, holding this beautiful space of just being aware who you are, what it is you desire, what it is you deserve, setting the intentions, letting the whole universe know what it is you want, is anchoring in and manifesting not only an offer from the heart, but someone who really can show up and be that person that you desire. So that is the message that I have for you. I do hope something in this spoke to everyone who is guided to the reading. If you enjoyed the message, please put a like. If you haven't subscribed, I would love if you would. If something spoke to you and you'd like a personal reading, or you want to join me on Patreon for bonus content all month long, those links are in the description box of this video. Love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon.